She
Uh,
wanted us to have it.
Thank you.
oh,
I'm sorry.
So,
uh,
He was a remarkable young man. Serious side to him as well as all
yeah.
the funny things
Oh,
that he
yeah.
had.
Yeah.
And it is amazing. He was the strongest, and yet the first one that the Lord really took from this generation. It's just a reminder of how all of us need to trust, in God's timing and His sustenance and provision for our lives. And for sure, we've invested in an eternal future. That was probably the strongest part about Mark was his faith. He trusted Jesus for sure.
In his funeral, they had 50 people make a profession of either wanting to know Christ or accepting Christ, that Mr. Teets really came to the Lord through the funeral because of all of the background that Mark had given in his talks with them. It's pretty amazing. I liked what the pastor at the funeral said. He goes, yeah, the last two things that Mark wanted were, he told Tina at the hospital that he wanted her to remarry, and then he wanted Pastor, whatever his name, to give the best salvation message
sermon.
he'd ever given. He goes,
Yeah.
and the pastor goes, no pressure. And he wanted it to be funny. He wanted, after that, he wanted everything to be funny. And apparently Mark would fax and send cartoon jokes to this pastor. Oh.
In
So,
preparation for the funeral?
no, just in life. He would just do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
just put
Isn't
it in
that
your
funny?
file.
It's all preparation.
Well, I thought it was all good. The pastor did a good job, and I think Mark would have been very happy with his memorial.
So God gets us through is the theme of our run today. God gets us through. So most of us haven't done 3 miles, or we don't think we can do 3 miles, but you know what? God gets us through, and He can get you through this, even if you just walk or limp or whatever it's going to be. This is 8/10 of a mile, so we're going to do 4 laps, and just starting here at the cars and go around.
Or
4
2
laps.
laps, or 1 lap,
Or whatever.
or whatever.
Or whatever.
You can run, you can walk, you can crawl, you can sit. It's just in memory of
Mark.
yeah.
The important. We've done Mark the important side. We've done the important part. That's right. Well, I remember when he was born, and he's a big guy. Y'all know he's a big guy.
Yep, he's big.
Well, Susie was sick. She had colitis when she was pregnant. She lost 17 pounds with him. Everybody else gains weight, Susie shrunk. So this little scrawny thing. He was really scrawny. But it only took him a couple of weeks before he beefed up. Yeah.
When you eat.
Yep. Yep. Well, I told Carolyn and Tony last night the memory I had when Mark was born. I was babysitting someone, and I was holding the baby in my arms, somebody's baby, and I was praying for Mark as I was walking this little one, praying for Mark's life. I think the baby ducks behind us are new life. God knows the days we have. He knows how long we're going to live. We die. There's new life. It's all just part, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so cute. Yeah, I know.
All right. Well, I guess it's time to get anybody want to wear this?
So let's just come on in, put your hand in the middle, we'll pray.
Throw the camera in the middle.